The latest Republican primary showdown is not between two of the candidates, but rather two states, Nevada and New Hampshire, jockeying for position on the primary calendar. The result, New Hampshire's first in the nation 2012 primary may move up into 2011. And with the date change could come a host of other problems for people in New Hampshire. NBC campaign embed Jo Ling Kent joins us now to explain. Jo, take it away.
Hi, Chuck. Good morning. Well, basically the word on everyone's mouth here, everyone's asking when is that primary actually going to be? If it is going to be in December, though, the town clerks who actually administer the primary are going to face some very real challenges that may actually put them into the red.
Here in charming Auburn, the last thing town clerk Joanne Linksweiler wants for the holidays is an early Republican primary. But with other states jockeying for early dates, New Hampshire might be forced to move up its primary to December if it wants to preserve its first-in-the-nation status. That's December of this year. However, small towns like Auburn simply don't have the money.
We don't have a budget right now for an election in 2011.
Secretary of State Bill Gardner has set the date of the New Hampshire presidential primary since 1976.
I have to follow the state law, and if it has to be before the end of this year, it will be.
When Nevada recently moved up its 2012 caucus date to January 14th, Gardner refused to rule out a December primary, citing state law that says there must be at least a 7-day window between New Hampshire and any similar contest.
Many in Nevada and other states think that Gardner's position is a Vegas-style bluff. However, a December primary could hurt the New Hampshire economy.
There's hundreds of thousands of hotel rooms that are filled, and they're spending money in the restaurants. It gets Manchester and the state of New Hampshire on the map. People are looking at it nationally. It certainly gives us great exposure throughout this country.
New Hampshire's political legacy is also at stake.
The real intense listening to candidates is just starting. And to shorten that window into the first part of December would be wrong.
And the state's famously discerning voters aren't exactly thrilled at the prospect of a holiday election.
I don't particularly like it. I think it's too early.
It's unfortunate, I think, because it plops in the middle of the holiday season.
Meanwhile, back in Auburn, town clerk Linksweiler is preparing to slash her budgets just in case.
It's a tradition, and it's a tradition in New Hampshire, and we like to keep our traditions.
Well, basically, you can see that people here in New Hampshire are very unhappy with the prospect of a December primary, of course. I spoke to Secretary of State Bill Gardner last night, who says that he's in very close touch with Nevada, South Carolina, and Iowa, and there's a really important meeting on Saturday in Nevada in which they may actually push their date later, Chuck, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
We do, and we know the RNC is stepping in trying to convince Nevada to do just that as well. Jo Ling Kent, terrific work there. Jo, thanks very much.